Hey Darren. Yeah, nice job here. I really think this one is really creative. Yeah, all your objects look pretty good. Just make sure that they're the right size. It's going to be pretty easy to mask the backs out since you didn't take any of them yourself. But really, just double check to make sure that these have enough pixels because they look pretty small. Where's this burger gonna go? Oh, okay, you're gonna do it for eyes. You might want to look too. You might want to get a different two different kinds of steak, just for for variety. Let me see if I could find. Whoops, where'd Google go? Yeah, because if you like if you do a search steak, you're going to get a bunch of different images, and the idea would be just to kind of look for the shapes and look. Look to see the shapes and how they would go with your caricature. I know this whole one, like you're probably going for something like that. That's a little bit small. But again, there's one that's kind of like what you're going for. That's pretty big too. So it's just going to add more variety. The idea is to try to get away from having everything just really symmetrical. So I would just really think of how you can move these around. The eggplant looks a little bit skinny for what you want to do with it. So you might want to try to get a fatter one. You can kind of squish it a little bit in Photoshop, but again, oh, that's weird. Huh. That's strange. Something just happened with your images. That's really weird. Anyway, strange, huh? So I mean, again, you can just do eggplant images, and again, then you're going to get a whole bunch of even though yours is not much different than this. This is a really huge one. No, that's a drawing that you can't use drawings. You need to use photographs. Yeah, so you can just look around. I mean, maybe even use a couple different ones. If you use repetition, it will really work to create unity. And again, just to show you some of these with using different perspective. Again, you can see that we're seeing different sides of this. So if you think of different angles of view, it really does. It really will help create more interest other than just doing the head-on one-point perspective that a lot of people seem to gravitate to. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I don't know why this happened here, but overall, yeah, it looks pretty good. I didn't see the bacon. You might want to really look at the hamburger in terms of the way these eyes are gonna, the way they're gonna work for eyes. You could even just do. You can do a patty, but you can find there's so many round objects, objects that would relate to this. But but I like the way these actually look here and how you're constructing this this whole head. And then again, you could add pupils in there with a smaller object. You could repeat the eggs in different sizes someplace else. So there's a lot of stuff you can do. Okay, but overall, nice job.